if you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea
with Korean Unnie.
I'm not sure what seat you're meant to be sitting in, Korean Unnie, because you were in the hot seat for a couple of days, Friday, Saturday, filling in for me. Thank you so much.
It was so difficult.
No, all the listeners, I saw the messages, I checked out, I was very nosy and spying on you in some ways, and everyone was so happy to have you, saying you're doing a great job.
Oh, but I'm so happy that you are all healthy and back.
Oh, thank you for saying that. You don't have any greediness to take this seat then?
I think not for me.
Not just yet, right? Give
Not
me a few
yet.
more years. My kids need to
Maybe.
eat, okay? And then once they're out of the house, you can take the job, okay? Then it's all yours, I promise. We've got lots of greetings for you on VLive as well. Lord Danielle says, "Hi, Korean Unnie," with lots of hearts as well. Ooh. And we also got this from Angel Star, a question. How would you say hello, how are you, in a formal way? Because Angel Star just came on board and was like, 안녕, 잘 지내? And I was saying that's quite informal between friends.
Right. So in Korean, if you want to say it formally, then it would be something like 안녕하세요, 잘 지내셨어요?
There you go.
Or 어떻게 지내셨어요?
어떻게 지내셨어요? Like, how have you been doing, kind of. There you go, Angel Star. Anybody out there who has Korean language questions, ask them now while Korean Unnie is here. Otherwise, it's just me, and I may well not know the answer to your questions. Apart from filling in for me, Korean Unnie, you've been doing all right? You're on a like fast at the moment.
No, so what happened? What happened is I gained a lot of weight
By
last
doing
week.
what?
Huh?
Just binge eating or not exercising?
Yeah, something like that. Combination of both. I have been eating everything I wanted to eat last week. I don't know why I suddenly wanted to do that, but I did that and I gained like 2 or 3 kilograms.
Wow.
Yeah, like all of a sudden.
You don't look it.
So I decided to fast for one day, which is okay if you do it, occasionally, just fasting for one day.
I've heard it's good for your body.
So I did it yesterday, and I didn't eat anything yesterday until this morning. So I'm feeling super hungry, and I don't have any fuel right now. And I also walked to the radio from home.
Oh my goodness, you did way too much without any fuel.
I know. So right now I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's me speaking or if it's just air speaking through me,
It's just air coming out of your mouth with some sound there. Amazing stuff. You sound totally fine though, and I bet you're looking forward to eating something later.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to sound fine because I can't. I'm at a radio. This is my job. So.
Well, Tropic Girl said the other day when you were filling in, is this true? You said, I have no idea how tough this job is. You have to talk all the time. She says you sounded so adorable saying that.
I mean, people probably would have thought, okay, Peter was doing a good job when they had a comparison of me trying to talk and keep failing.
Everybody is different in how they approach this, and many people loved your method of doing things. So jolly and
like
jovial.
Making mistakes of
Absolutely.
not really saying what song is coming next.
Our producer said you did a really good job. See?
Aww.
There you go. Pat on the back. And yeah, not everyone can be as perfect as me, Soyeon. Just remember that in life, okay? Just kidding.
A good
Just
lesson
kidding.
there.
Today's hashtag is conversation or 대화. Have you got on board with this new Clubhouse thing? Have you heard of it?
Oh, yeah. I just downloaded it.
Did you get an invite
last
to
week.
it then?
I didn't get an invite. I didn't know that I needed an invite.
Okay.
So I awkwardly, requested an invite.
Fished for one, yep.
Yeah, and I didn't know, but it shows up an alarm and someone has to invite you after that. So but luckily I did got invited after less than an hour. So I was in, but at first I thought it was okay, this is new. But I don't know. Since there was another friend who was almost addicted to the Clubhouse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was keep getting pinged by him.
Oh, to come in.
To come in the room. So, and at that time I didn't know. So whenever I got an alarm, I went into the app and sneaked in and listened to what people are talking about. But it really drains me out.
Just listening.
Just listening and keep getting on the phone and,
Notifications.
And you don't know what, you don't have enough choice of what to listen at that time. I mean,
okay.
maybe because the app is new or something.
Sure.
But for me, I don't know.
So far,
it's difficult.
not hooked onto it.
Not really.
Yeah, I haven't even tried to get onto it because I love podcasts. And if I've got another app on my phone and you got to listen live as well, it's too much pressure, it seems, for me. I want to listen on my own kind of terms.
Or maybe you can start your own Clubhouse.
Yeah, like everyone's saying on the chat, I'm just a chatterbox, so I should have my own platform for talking more. If I'm not getting paid for it, though, maybe...
I know, that's the point. For people who are getting paid for talking, Clubhouse is eh.
Yeah, you're kind of giving your talent away for free. I don't know. Maybe in the future. We'll have to see how it develops. On to today's Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie. We're doing a drami, as usual.
Drami. We created a word, vocabulary.
I don't know if anyone uses it apart from me and you, but we're hoping it spreads.
People are so lame. They don't use this word.
Yeah, come on, use it more every day.
We need to spread this word.
Yes, so we've got this mystery Korean drama or movie, which we've taken 4 lines from.
Mystery.
And let's introduce the lines before we do our little acting.
Yeah, so this is a comedic movie, by the way. And there are these 2 brothers. There's Seokbong and Jubong. And they fight with because they currently found out that their house has a 1 billion worth Buddha statue in their house.
So maybe I think it would be about how much? Maybe $1 million or $10 million?
Yeah, actually 10 billion won Buddha, sorry.
Oh, wow.
And then one weird Aurora comes and they start to talk to each other.
Okay, so Aurora, this girl who's super attractive, comes in just as they're fighting, having a family fight, because they're brothers. That's what brothers do.
Yeah, she's a goddess, by the way. Aurora is not a human being.
No, I got that wrong. It said Yoshin in the script, but Yoshin can mean someone who's super beautiful as well. So it is a regular person.
She is an actual Yoshin, an actual goddess.
Apparently, yeah, just a very attractive, regular person. I checked with the writer, yeah. 4 phrases, though, before we get into things. Should we start off with number 1?
Yeah. First one is 이 집안 종손 만들려고 그런 거 아니야.
이 집안 종손 만들려고 그런 거 아니야.
Yeah, this might be a little difficult to translate because it's reverse. It's 이 집안 종손 만들려고 그런 거 아니야. It's saying 이 집안 종손 만들려고 그런 거야.
Oh, really? So sometimes it's got the negative meaning in the sentence, but it's not actually the negative.
Not really, yeah.
And that roughly, doesn't that mean I meant to become the eldest grandson of the family? Okay.
Or
True. The kind of heir to this family.
Yeah, the subject is a little weird here because we don't know who's the subject. But we'll need context to see the actual meaning of the sentence.
There's one key word here as well, which is a very Korean thing, I believe. We'll get to that after we've done our acting. Second one, much more straightforward.
Second one, 난 꿈이 형이었다.
난 꿈이 형이었다.
Literally meaning my dream was to become you, my brother.
So he's talking to his older brother saying, my dream was to be you, the older brother. That's all to do with inheritance and stuff like that, I believe. And this one, a phrase I don't use often.
보자보자하니까 진짜.
보자보자하니까 진짜.
Hey, it's a little difficult to translate this literally.
So biting your tongue or waiting and seeing? That kind of thing is 보자보자하다?
Yeah, 보자보자하다. I'm waiting and see, and you really?
You kind of push too much, right? Yeah, when you lose your patience. We'll get onto that as well. And then the last one, the longest sentence here.
어른들한테 잘 보이려면 족보부터 외우라고 그랬다고.
That's tough, isn't it? Yeah. 어른들한테 잘 보이려면 족보부터 외우라고 그랬다고.
Have you ever heard of this word 족보, Peter?
Yeah, I kind of sometimes get confused with a gangster. 족복, isn't it? So when I first heard it, I was really confused. But it's like a family history, a genealogy.
family history genealogy book, and I prepared photos of my family 족보.
You've actually got one.
I actually got one that is written.
Oh my goodness, handwritten. Okay.
Handwritten.
Well, we'll get into that. So that means like if you want to look good in front of adults, I told you to memorize the family history.
Right.
Okay, so we'll get into deep depths of these meanings and you'll understand it more through the flow of this conversation. Guess the drama or the movie that this is from.
Let's be honest. Isn't it the same thing you and I are trying to sell here?
I don't need money. I hate your attitude. You seduced my father and stole my share. Aren't you sorry?
Why would he put so much effort into me? 이 집안 종손 만들려고 그런 거 아니야. I didn't like it either, man. Do you know what my childhood dream was? Unlike the others, my dream was to become an orphan.
난 꿈이 형이었다.
아, 보자보자하니까 진짜. You've been beaten a lot when you were a kid, right?
Ow.
Finger flick.
Oh.
Stop! Fights are bad. There are 2 statues of Buddha anyway.
Did you tell her?
I did when I came back to my senses for a second. Don't start.
Apparently it was a planned approach. 어른들한테 잘 보이려면 족보부터 외우라고 그랬다고. What are you?
Yeah, just out of this conversation, it might be difficult to guess what it means and what they're really talking about.
So they're kind of having this quarrel over this statue that's somewhere in their house, right? Their family house.
Yeah.
And they're quarreling over who gets this statue. I think one person wants to find it. One person wants to knock down the house because there's going to be a highway or something built near it. I haven't seen this film or drama, but that's the situation.
Yeah, and from the situation, we can only see some Korean culture back then when they thought the first son was the most important and stuff like that.
Yeah, the first grandson of the oldest child, right? That was where all the investment was put into. We'll get to what this drama or movie is after some Treasure My Treasure. We're back for part 2. Welcome to Korea with Korean
Unnie.
Yeah, a little attitude in there, little swag. Apparently, I'm too old to say swag, someone told me yesterday. They were like, don't say that, you're an ajashi. With a bit of bling in her swing. Ooh,
I am
rhymed.
an ajumma trapped in 27 years old body as well, so don't worry.
It's okay, and everyone's welcome, ajummas, ajashis, youngsters as well, to learn Korean in a fun way through a drama or movie. Everyone,
Absolutely.
Korean Unnie, though, is stumped. They are at a loss for what today's movie or drama is. No one can guess so far.
Wow, that's great.
So how about some extra clues? What about the cast? Is there any big name actors or actresses in this one?
Oh, yeah, of course. Do you know Ma Dong-seok, guys?
Not personally, but yes, I've seen him many times. He plays like that similar tough guy role in many things. Train to Busan was my favorite role for him.
Yeah, especially, I remember Peter saying he was confused 족보 with 조폭. And Ma Dong-seok can play the role 조폭 very well because he
Gangster.
is very big.
Yes, he's built like a refrigerator.
And good news too, he has finished filming with the Marvel's Eternals.
Oh, they've finished that already. Oh, nice, because he's taking a role of, I think it was Gargamesh or not Gargamel. He's the one from the Smurfs.
Gargamel.
Gilgamesh, I think, is the god name that he has. I can't remember exactly. I'm going to have to look it up. But he's got a big role there.
Yeah, so anyways, this guy, Ma Dong-seok, he's got a unique last name as well, Ma. Anyways, he is playing the first brother.
The oldest one.
The oldest brother, Seokbong. And the second brother is the actor who acted him is Lee Dong-hee.
Oh, he was from Reply 88. He
you remember him.
played the teacher's son who was always getting into trouble and stuff. He's been in lots of things. If you see him, you'll probably know if you're a fan of dramas or movies here.
Yeah, he's a good actor. And also the actress that acted Aurora, the beautiful goddess, is Ihani.
She's quite famous for being a beauty here in Korea.
Being a beauty. She was Miss Korea too.
Well, then she deserves that title of being a beauty, yes.
And she has this confidence and she's very glamorous too.
Absolutely. Still no guesses. Many of you recognizing Ma Dong-seok as Don Lee. I think that's his Hollywood name, Don Lee.
Dong Lee?
Yes.
Why Lee? Why did he suddenly change his last name?
What a good question. Why is he Don Lee?
Yeah, I mean, he has a great, unique last name, Ma, but why suddenly become a Lee family?
I need to find
so
out
lame.
the answer to that. There must be some reasoning behind it, yes. Why is he known
Probably
as
there's
Don
a
Lee?
reason behind that. Dong Ma.
Because
Ma,
I guess
Dong
Lee is seen as, his original name is Lee Dong-seok, not Ma Dong-seok.
Really? Oh.
Wow.
So it's his original family name.
Mind
What?
blown.
Thank you for teaching us, guys.
It's like many Hollywood actors, they don't use their real names or last names, so maybe Ma Dong-seok was more standout. Like you said, it's a bit more rare, the surname Ma.
It's suddenly, maybe it's because of his image, I don't know, but suddenly it does stand out rather than Lee Dong-seok.
Okay, let's reveal the movie, because I don't think anyone's going to get it in 100 years.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it might have been difficult to get the movie name because the movie name is so generic. It is just Brother or The Bros.
The Bros is the official English title. Bra, bu, ra, do.
Yeah, and in Korean, it is 불하다, which is they just wrote the English sounding.
3 syllables, right? 불하다. This, I don't know if it was a blockbuster hit. It was one of those comedy films that could go under the radar for people who are not in Korea, right? And so, yeah, we told you the story. It's just 2 brothers kind of fighting over this inheritance in this way.
And that's true. And it's not just 2 normal brothers. These brothers are from Andong. And if you know Peter, Andong is very famous for 양반 집안.
Like the traditional kind of noble families.
Noble families. So aristocrats, traditional Korean aristocrats. We say there are many traditional aristocrat families living in Andong. And you can actually visit Andong. It's not in Seoul, though. It's way south in Gyeongsangnam-do.
Good few hours, yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to see some traditional Korean aristocrats houses, like hanoks and stuff.
Preserved,
then you can visit Andong and have some traditional time. Like, there are many matjib as well.
There's a wonderful, like, Confucian school there that is preserved in front of the river. It's a real tourist hotspot. And so that's the centerpiece of this drama, that 10 billion won, so that's like $10 million Buddhist statue is somewhere hidden in the house, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you can also see lots of Confucianist culture in this movie because Korean Confucianism was very prevailing in Joseon Dynasty, which is the dynasty which is right before this Republic of Korea. And the Confucian culture, I mean, there are lots of good things about Confucianism as well, but there were some not really good things when you see from the modern society, like women and men were not really equal.
Sure.
And also among men as well, the first child and the second child, there were hierarchy.
We're going to look at that through the language now as well. So why don't we take a listen to Faz's clip. Everyone else, get on board on Kakao Talk. Our username is DailyK. You can send in your audio for our feedback. Here's Faz's sentence, playing it out now, but it doesn't seem to be coming out on the audio. Let's try it again, one more time. Faz, can you hear me? Oh, it doesn't seem to be playing out at the minute.
Aww.
I'll try another one just in case that's a glitch with Faz. Otherwise, we'll get to the song break and we will repair things. This is Alex in Germany. Not coming out. Oh, here we go. Let's start again with that. We got the tail end.
어른들한테 잘 보이려면 적보부터 외우라고 그랬다고.
Wow.
You went for the difficult one, Alex, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I knew. Yeah, it was Alex's voice, right?
Yes.
I was thinking, why does Faz sound like Alex today?
He's a good voice actor, Faz, but not that good. So Alex has sent in 어른들한테 잘 보이려면 족보부터 외우라고 그랬다고.
It's actually really impressive because I think Alex was better than you, Peter.
100% better. Way better. Have you been watching this movie day and night for weeks or something? So let's start off with the beginning here. 어른들한테
To the elder ones. So when we think of 어른, it's usually adults, but you can also say elderly people, like people who are older than me.
Elders.
Elders.
In a way, right? Because, I could be an adult saying 어른들, and I would just mean people older than me. Right? So like grandmas, grandpas,
like
aunties,
Peter's
uncles.
moms and stuff.
Okay. 잘
Peter's moms.
Yeah, my mums. I got a couple. 잘 보이려면
잘 보이려면 comes from this phrase 잘 보이다. And 잘 보이다 means to give good impressions?
Yes, to give a good impression to someone else. It literally means to look good in front of, right? To look good to. So to look good in front of your elders, because the 면 is there, that's the condition. 족보부터 외우라고 그랬다고.
Right, so it's quite long. 족보 is a new word here.
Can we take a look at your 족보 now?
Oh,
just
yeah,
to get
sure.
a view for it. This is Korean Unnie.
This is my family. So when you look at the third character, it's 문씨. It says 남평 문씨. And that 문, the third character, is my family name.
So how old is this document?
This is super old because and it is all written. So there are modern
in Chinese
day
characters.
Yeah, and then it's all handwritten.
Wow, who has this? Is this your father's possession?
So my father got this from my grandpa. My grandpa got this from his grandpa and something like that.
Oh my goodness. And is it still then updated with like you guys in here?
My brother's there. I'm not there.
Because you're female or?
Because I'm a female, and since that is an older 족보, like they didn't put me in.
They didn't put females in the past?
No.
Oh, wow.
But we have a modern day 족보 as well, which is not handwritten, but it's all printed. We have that as well. And in there, I'm in.
That was really impressive, though. Thanks for taking photos of that. That's so precious.
I know, right?
Should be in a museum. Let's put it somewhere. That's fantastic. So that's the original kind of 족보.
족보.
Okay, and then 외우라고.
외우라고 means to memorize.
Okay, so I told you to memorize the 족보. 그랬다고 is just like emphasizing, I did that. I told you. So I told you to learn the genealogy, the family history, if you want to look good to the adults, the elders.
Right, to memorize the family history.
Okay, that's an interesting sentence. I don't know how many people would use that in English, right? I told you to learn the family history.
Or even in nowadays in Korea.
This is
I
true.
mean, we do remember until our grandma and grandpa's name.
Yeah.
But not really.
Great-great-grandmas and stuff. No, not really. Let's play a song. We'll be back with more of your clips as well. Raul from Argentina, you've asked for speakers tonight because tonight and every night is chit-chat conversation time. We're back for part 3. Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie in the studio, teaching you some Korean from The Bros, a 2017 movie starring Ma Dong-seok or Lee Dong-seok or Don Lee. I don't know what to call him anymore. And
Don Lee. I like his nickname, Don Lee.
It's kind of catchy. Nice 2-syllable name like Tom Cruise or something like that. We've got some more clips to play, some more language to learn, but everyone was amazed by your 족보 there.
Oh, really?
And a few listeners were saying, is that something that all Korean families have then? And I don't know if we have a hard copy like you in our family anymore, to be honest. We might have got lost along the way.
Yeah, probably many people have lost along the way. And I don't think everyone has that handwritten 족보.
Yeah, that seems quite special because I'm sure there was something that was at the local government office at our family, something registered there, like our family tree. When I was looking to get my visa, I had to kind of prove I was related this way and that through my mother. And so that was kept as a record there, not by our family.
Maybe,
kind of thing.
yeah. And also, officially, according to my 족보, I'm a Jeju Island princess.
Oh, really?
So that's why I have my 족보.
That's amazing. Is that your proof when you go to Jeju and you live it up? You say, I'm a princess. I can do what I like.
Yeah, so my 35th grandfather or something like that was the Prince of Jeju.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. MHJ's on board just saying, Korean Unnie, could you cover your nose with your mask? Don't worry, MHJ, because that studio, we disinfect it after all
I'm
the guests.
here alone.
Yeah, and to be honest, we don't need to wear the masks in here, but we do just for extra safety. But we do disinfect everything. Even when I leave, I've got this as well, so don't you worry. And everyone's wearing masks outside. Thank you for your concern. We've got those clips to play. I think Faz, this should be working now, so let's take a listen.
이 집안 정신 만들려고 그런 거 아니야.
As ever, Faz, it's interesting to try and decipher what you're saying, but that was the first sentence.
Yeah, even though the tone was a little off in this modern human standard, but your pronunciation was very good.
Modern human standard. 이 집안 종선 만들려고 그런 거 아니야. So there's another interesting bit of Korean culture in this, right? So 이 meaning this, and then 집안,
Family.
family, because 집 is house, but 집안 literally means like, doesn't it mean literally inside this house? 집안.
Yeah, literally it means that, but when you attach these both and say 집안, then they're saying about their family, like their
Okay.
family?
So this family, 종손.
종손 can be a difficult one. It is like the eldest grandson?
Yeah, I looked it up as the translation, and it said the eldest grandson of the eldest son. Right? So you've got to be like the oldest of the oldest. So the next kind of, I guess in royal family terms in the UK, the heir to the throne. Like
Yeah.
you would become the next king.
Right, so it's not just in Korea, right? In Britain as well. It's more about like the first son and
The firstborn of that son.
first son born of that son.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't for royal families, though. This is for any family in Korea in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah.
That would be important, being the 종선.
Because they do the 제사 and stuff. Like 제사 meaning memorial service for their family ancestors. And yeah, the festival? No, it's not a festival.
that
but
commemoration,
Commemoration.
right? You're in charge of it. So it can be a bit of a burden for someone who marries that person, I heard. Like,
we say 종갓집 며느리.
yeah, if you're the wife of this 종선, you've got a lot of work to do, traditionally speaking.
Traditionally speaking.
It's
I mean,
changed a
more
lot.
in modern days, it makes sense too, a little bit. The firstborns have more burden than the second child, maybe like in some families.
Yeah, I guess even in the West, there's a bit of pressure there. You feel it, yeah, even if it's not a tradition or anything. So then 만들려고, meaning,
In order to make it.
so you didn't mean to make or create me being the eldest of the eldest.
I think he's saying it's in order to make the eldest son of this family.
그런 거 아니야.
그런 거 아니야.
So in that case, literally means that's not what I intended.
But I think this means the same with 그런 거야. Like, 이거 하는 거 아니야. For example, I can say something to you like, 지금 라디오 하는 거 아니야.
Yeah, if you're saying it like
saying-
that, you're kind of questioning it. And it's, I guess there is an English equivalent. Aren't you doing radio now?
Yeah, definitely. Like, exactly. Something
Meaning
like
you
that.
are doing radio right now. So in this case, yeah, I was raised, I think the implication is he's the older brother. I was raised to be the eldest of the eldest. This is kind of my right for this house, right? In that case. Let's get on to another sentence from a brave soul. We've got Siska saying, can't do the fourth one. It's too difficult. It's all right.
이 집안 정선 만들려고 그런 거 아니야.
Good. Not bad at all pronunciation,
Yeah,
right?
it was very good, Siska.
Okay,
I'm impressed.
next sentence.
난 꿈이 연기 없다.
Okay, it was good, but 형, we need a little bit more aspiration there.
형.
Yeah, I think she said 난 꿈이 0이었다. If you say that, it means my dream was to become a 0. So.
Young. 형. Older brother of another male, right? Is
Right.
a 형, because we have gender distinctions there. So 난 meaning me, 꿈,
Dream.
and 형.
older brother when you are a male.
And 이었다 meaning the kind of
Past
past
tense.
tense. Okay, so my dream was to be the older brother.
Yeah.
Nice, which was important back in the days, right? We got another one here from Raul in Argentina. Let's play this.
보자보자하니까 진짜?
Nice. 보자보자하니까 진짜, but you need to be a little more angry here.
It's not a positive phrase we're saying there, right? 보자보자하니까 진짜. I think this is the older brother saying this to the younger one.
Yes, it's saying, I was keep putting up with you, and you're really gonna say that to me, or are you really gonna do that to me?
It just implies that, doesn't it? It doesn't actually say that. 보자보자하니까 진짜. 진짜 just like, oh, really? For goodness sake? That kind of feeling, right?
Yeah, I think like many parents say this to their children, saying, 보자보자하니까 진짜.
Yeah, like I let you
Do
maybe
something, do some little stuff, and you're really pushing my boundaries.
push the limit. Yeah, with my kids, when they don't do their homework, we like give them an hour to do it, and they're like, oh, 보자보자하니까 진짜. You still haven't done it, right? That's a good expression to learn. Leon and Yana, we're going to save your clips for Saturday's edition, so please do tune in then. Korean Unnie, as ever, thanks for coming in, and an extra thank you for covering on Friday and
Oh,
Saturday.
no worries. I think I need to go back to home to get some lunch now. Some
Absolutely.
early lunch.
Please eat a buffet or something like that.
Yeah.
With obviously COVID precautions, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Thank you so much. See you next Tuesday. Bye.
Here's a request from Zana. Ailey's 9th year since debut today. So can we celebrate the anniversary? Ailey's Heaven, Heaven, Heaven?